Question on everybody's lips: how much do you need to revise for your GCSEs? When do you start revising? How many hours a week? How many hours a day? This is your ultimate guide to it. My name's Tilly. I got majority grade 9s at GCSE. These are the things that I did to get those top grades. Not majority grade 9s, didn't get all grade 9s. Okay, I got 6 9s, I got 2 8s, and I got 2 A stars. And you know what? I'm happy with those results. And they are majority grade 9s. This video is going to be very helpful if you're in year 11, year 10, or even year 9. The most important thing you need to remember is that you have got a specification. The specification outlines every single thing you need to know for every exam. If you know all of those things, there is literally no way that you can do badly. But knowing the content is not enough for GCSEs. You need to know how to answer the exam questions. So in your revision, you need to incorporate revising content, but also exam technique, exam practice, understanding how you get the actual marks in the exam, aligning your answers with the examiner's report and the mark scheme. I really started revising in year 11 when it was around Christmas time. Perfect for you, because it is Christmas time. Honestly, I think I should have started revising earlier, and I don't mean revising like 5 hours a day with a really strict revision timetable, not at all, but I should have started revising content from year 10 earlier on. What I was aiming to do was doing a little bit of revision in the morning and a little bit after school. This doesn't work for everybody, but it's what worked for me. I used to wake up at like 7 AM, go on my phone for like an hour and then go to school. What I started doing, I was waking myself up at 6 AM, dragging myself out of bed, doing an hour and a half of work in the morning, getting ready for school and then going. Not using my phone. I would obviously go to school and then do the lessons. Actually focusing in the lessons as well is a massive thing. It's not revision, but it's something that most people just don't do. And this just makes additional work for them when they get home. Making sure that the time in lessons was effective, asking questions, making sure I understood everything that was being taught to me while it was being taught to me, and applying my knowledge in the lesson, not just going there for the sake of the attendance. Then I would come back after school every day and I would take like probably a good hour or so to just go on my phone, relax, chill, and then about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I would kick back in and start working again. I would usually work for about 2 hours a day in the evening as well. And I mean in this time, focus revision, so like maybe 2.5, 3 hours, taking regular breaks in between, studying different topics, studying different subjects, using Pomodoros, not using my phone, and being in a true focused state. The rule that I had before exam season was no work after 8 PM whatsoever. After 8 PM, that was time for my phone. That was time to do things I enjoyed. I used to play competitive sport. I used to play badminton. So I used to go to badminton after that time, speak to my friends, see my family, watch TV, whatever it may be. It was taking my mind away from work. Matter of fact, it was doing something that wasn't intellectually stimulating. Your brain needs to rest. So cumulatively, I was doing probably about 3.5 hours to 4 hours of revision per day, but breaking this up into bite-sized chunks so it felt like less work. I'm not saying you need to do this much work. I'm not saying that this is enough work for you. It depends on how much you've been revising in the past, what kind of grades you want to get, how confident you are with each of your GCSEs. But this is what I did. This is what allowed me to get good grades. This is for inspiration and not comparison. If you like this video, then follow me for more study tips.